Now, 21 years ago this week, my dad died of pulmonary fibrosis. He suffocated to death. But years before, he said he hoped God would let him spend his final years writing and praying. The problem was he traveled 80% of the time telling people about Jesus. He'd done that for 50 years. He traveled millions of miles. Delta and United Airlines loved him. But that made it impossible for him to focus on writing and praying. But finally, God answered his prayer with a yes in the form of pulmonary fibrosis. He had to stay home, tethered to an oxygen tube. How many times did I walk into his room during those final years to see him propped up in bed, chin down, fast asleep, with his open Bible lying across his lap? He had fallen asleep, communing with the God he loved. The final 3 years of his life, he wrote a new book about one every 3 months. Now, one of those books entitled First Love was, according to him, the most important book he'd ever written.